Alrighty, so last time we left off, we were kind of getting into the thick of it and really needing to get a couple little things done. And so today is just a little bit more of that. We were a little bit short on funds, so we need an extra 1,000 or so. And then I guess another 500 for a bus ticket tomorrow. So I guess first thing this morning is we'll take care of that. But in order to make that money, we have to wait until the shops open up. So we'll just do a little bit of clearing. I haven't talked a whole lot about this section, aside from briefly mentioning the oak forest, but basically this whole corner of the farm is going to end up being all oak trees, just so I can make a ton of kegs later on. I'll probably make upwards of 300 kegs. But yeah, so our goals today, we do want to get that extra 1,000 so we can finish the vault and the boiler room. So we're going to do all of our donations and basically get our community center in a good spot. And then we have to rush to floor 120. And we're already in a pretty good spot for that, but we might be kind of close. Worst case scenario, we can take care of it a little bit tomorrow morning too, before the bus starts running. But I'm hoping we can get it done today. And then we're going to pull all of our furnaces and all of our stuff from the mines, because we'll never go back. At least not until maybe some dust sprite farming. But for now, yeah, we're just going to clear this little area. I like to make a nice little neat pattern. And I usually don't block like Grandpa's shrine area, but that doesn't really matter. You can block whatever you want. I think what I'm going to do is just sell extra chubs to Willie. I think that'll be the easiest option for selling stuff, because then I don't have to really mess with my inventory too much. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I'm going to grab all the stuff for the bundles. I have to do a spring foraging bundle just to open up the next, like the kitchen bundle, whatever it's called. And then I can turn in my spring crops, which will open up the next two. And then I can finish up the boiler room and the vault basically all in one swoop. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'll go to Willie's. I didn't check my luck today. Just again, because it doesn't really matter. I just need to go, so I don't know, I should check it more, but I'm really bad about it. And this is kind of where we ended up for the week 2. We hit pretty much every goal. The only thing we didn't do is purchase all the kale for level 6, which we actually didn't need to do anyway. So that goal was kind of silly. And then we didn't reach floor 120 yet, but we will, I think. So I'm pretty confident that that'll be no problem. And then I only have to, sell a few chubs, so probably should have sold more just to get the 500, but I can just do that at the end of the day. And it doesn't really matter. And then we can start thinking about our next week goals, or this week, I guess. Finishing the boiler room and the vault, that'll be done today, so no problem. But we're going to start upgrading our axe and our hoe as well. We want to get the axe to steel, just so we can clear the farm completely of logs, and also open the secret woods without having to glitch in, And then basically we're going to just be hitting skull caverns super hard, and also getting that kale on the ground too. So that should all be pretty easily attainable at this point. Money will really not be too much of a problem. Like, we need to make like 300,000 gold over the next 15 days, which sounds like a lot, but it's mostly just selling a ton of iridium, which let me just do the math. I think each iridium bar is like 1,500. So let's see. Oh my goodness, I can't type. I mean, why can't I do this? Yeah, so 200 iridium bars. I should have been able to do that math in my head, but that's okay. So that's not that bad. If I just get a few a day, I'll be doing just fine. Like usually you can average like 100 to 300 ore per dive if you get decent luck. So I think it's doable. I'm not really worried. But yeah, so this is just kind of the process of opening all the stuff and unlocking everything. I try to get it all done in as few trips as possible. And I really won't be back here again until like a really long time. I'm not really in a rush to finish the community center. I'm gonna do it by the end of the year, but I think the only things I'll really do are finish I think it's the pantry pretty early on for the greenhouse. I can't remember which is the greenhouse, but that's one of the only things that really matters. I'm not really focused on Ginger Island yet, and I don't really like Ginger Island. I don't like the added stress of another area. And I kind of feel like once you get all the walnuts, there's really not much to do there, except for once in a while you, grow a couple starfruit or harvest your ancient fruit. So I'm not going to make that a very big priority. So yeah, I didn't realize how long this sequence takes, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm fine with it. It's kind of nice seeing all the completion. And then I know, so if you're not quite there with your money now, your best bet is to leave the $10,000 bundle for last, just because you don't really need the lightning rod yet. It's in your best interest to get a Crystallarium from the 25,000 and just kind of leave that one for later. You don't need a lightning rod until summertime, so you can really hold off on that one. But again, I was kind of wanting to get into the skull caverns as soon as possible. The only real, financially important goal now is buying the deluxe speed grow on the last Thursday of this month. If you don't, or I should go back, you should never buy deluxe speed grow from anybody except for Sandy in the desert, because she sells it at 80 gold a piece instead of whatever insane amount Pierre sells it at. So you're really better off going only there, but she only sells it on Thursdays. And so you have to get it at the end of this month. Otherwise, you won't have it in time to get 3 starfruit crops. So that's kind of the main rush. And I'll need, I think, somewhere in the ballpark of $50,000 worth of deluxe speed grow. But yeah, that's the only real money constraint. We only really need the 500 gold for the bus one time, because otherwise we'll just use the totems. And then, yeah, I guess that's it. So with Crystallariums, a lot of the time diamonds are most valuable, but I already have 5, so I only need 2 for tomorrow, and then 3 per day for the skull caverns. So I'm just going to start my jade Crystallariums now. And those tend to be only super valuable in larger quantities, but I think this will help me out. So, and if I end up needing diamonds, I'll switch it, but I don't think I will. And the reason you need diamonds is for the triple shot espressos from the desert trader. Anyway, I'm just gonna head back into the mines. I don't remember how many floors I needed. I think it was just 30. I think it was 30. I don't know. I guess we'll find out as soon as I walk in. But yeah, the only goal at this point is to rush down. Hopefully I use the least amount of chubs as possible, because I'd like to have them for tomorrow. And I don't really want to buy salad, and it's only Tuesday, so I can't get cheese, so I don't know. Hopefully that happens. It should be a pretty smooth venture down the mines, assuming I didn't have like skull luck or bat luck. As long as I was neutral or so, I'm good. Yeah, I got 30 floors, and I got a desert or a farm warp totem, which is actually really nice. I may not use it tomorrow, but it's really good if you're really trying to like stretch out the last bit of skull caverns. I don't usually pass out there just because I like to smelt every day before I go to sleep. So a farm totem is kind of nice to get back earlier. And yeah, I don't know why I'm fighting all these people, but usually I don't even bother. It's not really worth it. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, maybe I don't have good luck because this is a pretty rough floor. So maybe we will. I don't know. We have time, but we'll see how we end up. It's just funny how luck can swing so drastically. Like some floors you get that ladder immediately, and then some floors it takes you, well over a minute to even get through, so it's just strange. I don't know how it's all calculated out. But whatever. Sometimes those squid kids give you squid ink, which I don't know, this isn't really useful information, but I always hang on to those for perfection later down the road. That way you don't have to have fish ponds at any point, except for caviar. So I really feel like fish ponds are like the most useless thing in like the whole game. They're so pointless. I kind of miss, so back in I think 1.4, you used to be able to just run the mushroom floors over and over again. Because once they spawned, they would just respawn mushrooms. And now they're just once per day, but you used to be able to get all the money you needed ever by just rerunning mushroom floors all day long. That was always nice. I've already burned 2 staircases, which I probably shouldn't have. I should have used one here, because now I'm just like wasting tons of time. And I wasted my star drop too. Usually you can get away with using those, or waiting until like you're really low on energy, and then grabbing the star drop. But I just grabbed it for no reason. And also, we're definitely not on pace to finish this. We've only covered 10 floors, and it's already 8 o'clock, so if things don't pick up, it's not looking so good. But I don't know. Again, like it doesn't matter. Like, so tomorrow morning, we have to wait until Pam gets to the bus to actually go. So you have until about 10 a.m. to take care of whatever last minute business you have to. So if I don't get all the way to the bottom, and I only needed to cover maybe 5 or 10 floors, I could probably do that in those 4 hours tomorrow. So again, even though this is like, I don't know, probably the most stressful this run's been, it still isn't even that bad. Like there's always there's always an easier solution than what it appears. But we'll see where we end up. I just don't remember. A lot of the time I don't record while I play, so I'm kind of watching along and seeing what I do, so I don't know what is going to happen to me. I haven't finished this run. I'm only like a day ahead, so I don't actually know how things end up, but I think that keeps some of the suspense of it. But yeah, if I get just one more floor, I'm in good shape. And hopefully I do. I don't see why I wouldn't in 2 hours. And yeah, I'm good, so. I'll just keep rushing and pass out if I need to. I've been kind of a little bit behind on my Stardew playing lately. Just with, I was like building a lot of trellises in the backyard, which didn't take very long. But just doing other like garden stuff, and then trying to navigate and find out if we have like a cutworm or army worm problem. Which is like, oh look, we did it. We got to 120. So yeah, I mean we had 40 minutes left, which is nice, but yeah, trying to identify like a worm problem has been annoying. Not inside, but outside. And I don't think we do, but like they're basically caterpillars that turn into miller moths. And we have a lot of miller moths around our area, so that's been taking up some of my time. Anyway, yeah, so we're just taking our stuff home. I don't know if we'll make it all the way back or if we're just gonna pass out. It doesn't really matter. I might as well farm an extra diamond, so yeah, we'll just pass out and get a couple extra things. Hopefully get this gold ore before we pass out. But we're definitely ready to go to the caverns tomorrow. And hopefully get a prismatic shard day 1. Doesn't always happen, but it is really, really valuable to get. So yeah, there's our bus getting repaired. And so tomorrow will be a big change. I keep saying tomorrow. This episode won't come out tomorrow. Next episode will be a big change. It'll be interesting, so I'm looking forward to getting into the skull caverns again. See ya.